Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's now time for our MLB 3-pack here from Ramon Scott. You'll find his screen plays over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's put up some great results over the last 30 days. 1,880 units of profit, fully documented. Visit his page and check out all the picks that have been recorded and graded. So let's bring in Ramon right now, ready to roll here with the 3-pack from baseball. Ramon, what's going on?
Hey, Tony, just celebrating a big Padres victory over those Cubs. What a comeback. They were down 8-0. One of the biggest comebacks in team history. 7-run inning and then a couple of runs in the eighth to beat those Cubs. 9-8. It was shades of 1984 for me all over again.
Yeah, big comeback there by the Padres there. If you caught the late action, that was what a game that was. Samuel making that big comeback, and we'll get
They have
underway
some
here.
offense, but, you know.
Yep. Yep, the Cubs figured to hang the offense. Boy, the bullpen just shattered there. And, of course, Darvish, again, he's get up there in age, but we'll see how it rolls here tomorrow. But we're going to look at this one here. White Sox and Guardians here. We see the Guardians here, 208, total 8.5.
Yeah, Tony here. You got Soroka going up against Logan Allen. We'll see if Soroka, the White Sox need a lot more than picking up some, pitchers who've had a little bit of success. White Sox really not getting it done with the bats right now. It's been a little bit of the issue here currently, but so with Soroka, they've lost both of those starts. Logan Allen, a 2.31 ERA so far, and that Guardians bullpen, Tony, it looks like they're going to be. I mean, it doesn't seem like, I know it's early, but you look at who they have and you look at what they've done so far, and there's no reason why this team won't have one of the best bullpens, I would think, in the league this season. This series, Tony, is a constant under when these two division rivals meet. The series has gone under in 11 of the last 13 meetings here in Cleveland, and the White Sox are already 2-6-1, I believe, to the under. At least maybe that was coming in, but a lot of unders so far for the White Sox. So at 8.5, I think this one may be headed down. So I think we're getting the good number here at 8.5, and I'm going to take under here on the show, and hopefully we get that. Let's get on it right away because I think this one might be ticking down a bit.
Oh, yeah, Guardians divisional unders curing poverty. You could put Weathers, you can start Weathers and Freeland in this game and still go under. White Sox and Guardians here going under total of 8.5 runs. All right, guys, click the link in the description below and get signed up for Ramon's premium pick packages. All right, let's continue here on our MLB rundown here for the action here on Tuesday. As we move here from 6:10, we move to 7 Eastern time, and I will bring up the next game here on the board, and it will be this one right here, Marlins and Yankees. Yankees $1.84, total of 8.
Yeah, I'm willing to continue to pound on the Marlins here a little bit with a Yankees team. We're kind of used to finding excuses, making excuses, wondering about the Yankees, but not this year. This feels pretty good, actually. It's almost like there's always going to be expectations, right? Tony, even with the big bats and everything, but it almost felt like tempered with the Yankees a little bit this year. And I don't know, maybe that just suits them better if they can do it without any kind of. It's always going to be, Yankees. I mean, they're the best. They're the Yankees, but it really does seem like this has kind of not caught everybody by surprise, but just been finally right a solid start. So let's go with the Yankees here with Carlos Rodon 2-0 with a 2.79 ERA. Yankees have won 5 of the last 7 meetings against the Marlins, and I don't know, man. AJ Puck here 0-2 with a 9 ERA, but most concerning, Tony, I'm sure you noted the 25% walk rate so far. That to me gets me on a run line. Stats like that, and I'm gonna take the Yankees and lay it at the Fish on Tuesday night.
All right, Ramon Scott here. Click the link below for his best bets, Marlins and Yankees. It's Yankees run line, lay the 1.5. Even money, maybe even plus 110 if you do your line shopping to get the best numbers. All right, let's continue here on our MLB 3-pack, joined by Ramon Scott as we get ready here for the next game here on the board. As we take a look here, we're going to go over to 8:40 Eastern time to Colorado here for these two divisional rivals going head-to-head here. We'll get to that game in just a second. Here it is. Diamondbacks, Rockies, Diamondbacks $1.80, total 11.5.
Yeah, Tony. Maybe I was just watching you the other day on one of the shows talking about Rockies and getting that run line at home. They're always pretty live, and boy, they sure did the job there after falling behind 4-1 today to Arizona, and that one ended up going over the total on Monday night. So I'm going to try to come back here on the total over here as well with Cal Quantrill going for Colorado here. Tony 0-2 with a 9 ERA. I don't know if Cal, there just seems to be a type of pitcher that will work out in Colorado. I'm not saying, I mean, I'm not, I'm here on a talking betting on a YouTube. I don't know anything about pitching, but I feel like I know about handicapping. And I always feel like when I see pitchers and how they operate in Colorado, I feel like I can tell the guy. I mean, can't they tell? They have guys, right? They have metrics guys, science guys. Can't they tell when guys are going to be good in Colorado? It feels like I can. And I'm not sure his, and watch Cal Quantrill too because of his past. So not looking good so far with Cal. I'm going to end up on the over in this game. Tony, Arizona 3-1 to the over as a favorite so far. Colorado 7-3 to the over on the season. I'm sure Arizona can get to some runs here in this one, Tony, and for Rocky, going up against Merrill Kelly here. I actually think Merrill Kelly is the type of pitcher that can be good, but here I'm going to just kind of maybe we can get a replay of the way the runs went. I think Arizona will prevail this time, but more so I'm just going to be interested in the total over 11.5. It's full run, higher than Monday night's total, but I'm going with it here. Let's go over with Arizona and Colorado.
All right, Ramon Scott here with Diamondbacks and Rockies over 11.5 runs. All right, we got through the 3-pack here from MLB here with Ramon. So now it's time to take a look over at TonySpicks.com for the action here on Tuesday. You see Ramona put up some impressive numbers over the last 30 days. 1,880 units of profit, all sports combined here the last 30 days. And of course, heading into Tuesday, it's high volume Tuesday. 15 on the board here for Major League Baseball. 14 NBA, 13 on the ice. Looking at 40 games up there on the board. Ramon doing great work over the last 30 days. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Well, 40 games for a handicapper like me, Tony, is going to be more than a handful of premium picks. Minimum 5, I'd say right now. I don't ever set out to say I'm going to have X number. I mean, we look at the line, we make sure everything is in place to make a premium. It could be overnight. It could be in the morning. One thing I always do, Tony, I stay up late, but I always like to get up at that traditional opener. When we had the show, certainly we're always there. That traditional open time of 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific still holds a little bit of, feels like that's when limits start to open up and moves start to happen a little bit. So sometimes we get involved there, and then sometimes we got our late steam, Tony, here at Tony'sPicks.com, and one of the few really the only site that has this feature where if our handicappers like a game within the last 2 hours prior to game time, we want you to know about it. We don't want to leave you guessing, is there going to be another pick? We have it set up so that if you subscribe to our premium picks right here, you see the 3-day, the 7-day, the 30-day up there on the screen, and the year-long, by the way. But if you subscribe to this and any of our handicappers or your subscribed handicappers, make a pick. When you subscribe to these long-term packages, you can get notified when those plays come in if it comes in within the last 2 hours. So that's quite a feature because I often come in a couple of times a week, certainly. Seems like we're getting more and more, especially in the NBA. So it's a great feature. It allows the handicappers here, including myself, to wait sometimes for those key injuries or that critical line move to get the best line. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all premium pick packages, including those long-term packages. But on Tuesday, I'll definitely be in action with single-day packages, Tony. I don't know, maybe in the individual sports. These cards are big enough today with NBA being off on Monday, and you mentioned it, the big card there with all those games, full card in Major League Baseball and a big card in hockey. So might just have 3 individual sport packs, and you can save 20% by using the promo code Tony T at checkout to save that 20%. It's going to be a good week, Tony. Would encourage everyone, maybe, yeah, thank you. There you go. The 3-day, the 7-day, or the 30-day. Check out the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot. I went 3-1 on Monday, including a winner in the national championship game. I had a great college basketball season. It's all over now, but we're going to hit it with the playoffs. NBA so far in 2024, I'm on that leaderboard. I'm on the monthly leaderboard, as Tony showed you, over the last 30 days up there. I'm on the yearly leaderboards as well. So work hard, and you can show your support for me, these videos, just by subscribing to these pick packages. And I promise you're going to get some great information from me. I want to guarantee that we're going to win them all, Tony. But really, when you look at it, the body of work, the day in and day out, the consistency, if you will, I do think you will be satisfied with purchasing a pick package from me. I think you definitely get a solid effort every time. We want to win every one. If we don't, all of our single day packages are credit guaranteed. You'll receive credits back to your Tony's Picks account to use on another capper, or probably should come right back to me, because I'll turn around, well, like I always have, I guess. I think I can say that. It looks to be true. So appreciate you, Tony, and we'll have a great week. Gonna miss the college basketball. It's a lot of units, but, well, I've been with you for 2 years, sir. And you mentioned it. I mean, it's not just like some one big hit, Tony. I did it all through the first go round, last year with you, and I did it this season with you as well. So appreciate the opportunity, and we're going to keep winning here at Tony'sPicks.com.
All right, guys, go over with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll see great results over the last 30 days, 1,880 units of profit. So no better time than now to get on board with Ramon Scott at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link in the description, and there you'll find his profile handicapper page. Visit his records. You'll see his plays that he's produced in the past. They are all graded. Third-party service there, grading all the picks. They're free to verify, and the records as well. This is the area of the site where you can make the purchase, and you'll see the long-term passes are your best value. 3, 7, 30-day all sports pass, even up to a year. That means every play that Ramon that he posts in the site, all his premium plays from all the major sports, even some of the peripheral sports that he covers, and of course the late steam feature that he mentioned. So get on board. We'll save you 20% off when you use that promo code Tony to check out. Remember, look for the link in the description and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon also put together a 3-pack from NBA, NHL, but you're going to have to subscribe and set those notifications to find those videos on our channel. We produce a lot of content here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and get those video picks from Ramon. Still 6 more floating out there for Tuesday. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.